Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First play from scrimmage, it's Culpepper. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they... And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis from 21 yards away. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw here. Man open, it's Moss, complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question, CD. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Steps away. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. What a run there from Josh Allen. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On second down, Culpepper. And his throw here's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 36 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. It's taken to the 26. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, Johnson. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and not. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Now a a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. He'll look to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
They'll set up to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles.
That's caught inside the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in one from 4 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Culpepper's throw taken in by Moss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, complete to Moss. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, it's Peterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moss. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Allen off the play fake. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. He's got room at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 59 yards. And the Bills add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Well, we look
looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2nd and 4. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. They find some open field here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. There he goes, right side. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well. And it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Forced out to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Culpepper's throw there taken in by Smith. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down.